Hello, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Susan Tree. I'm from Bandon, Oregon, originally from the East Coast in New Jersey.
All right, and what do you do?
Right now, I'm retired from owning a health food store for 23 years, but I'm a gallery member, Art by the Sea.
This is a co-op.
This is a co-op. There's 21 local artists represented here.
And this is some of your art. And I notice a lot of representation of nature and the coast.
Most of what we have here is representative of nature. All the 21 members, either the photographers or the artists, they really love living by the ocean, and that's how most everyone found themselves here. Very few are native.
And before this interview, we were talking a little bit about the Found Art
Washed ashore.
Washed Ashore, who you were a part of for a while.
I was when she first started up. We went and collected any little bits of plastic, and it was amazing how much plastic was found on the beach, and it was turned into art, and it started out small and then spread to where her art, which is 8 to 10 feet tall, goes all over, from the Smithsonian to other museums. I think it's actually been in Florida at one point.
And it's here too, Finian the rockfish.
There is.
And so, has the climate changed much since you were a kid?
I would say it seems like in the last years it's changed more, unless I was less aware of it as a kid. Since I moved to Bandon, we have less rain. When I first moved here, we had some pretty big storms and a lot of rain. I have a well, it's a shallow well, and some years we actually run out of water for a while. And I think weather is getting a little more extreme. We've had more snow this year than we've had in a while, and the coast doesn't usually get snow, so it's just differences.
And does that worry you? Let's say on an everyday basis, say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most concerned.
I'd say I'm concerned, 5 or 6, but I can't say I worry because worrying doesn't do any good. So I do what I can to help. I try to avoid using as much plastic as I can. I focus my art on making people conscious of different parts of nature. So I feel like, especially if you live in a city, you don't get to see the nature all the time and you don't realize what a valuable thing it is. And so helping by making people aware and making people aware of the animals, and that we really need the wild in our lives.
And then finally, are you an optimist or a pessimist about the future climate? And is there anything we can do?
If I read the books and the information, I could easily get pessimistic, but I want to be an optimist because, like the Native Americans, I want to think 7 generations ahead, and I have great-grandchildren myself. So I'm hoping that the younger generation follows the lead of some of the people that have been doing some pretty amazing things to help it, and to try to be concerned and aware yourself of how much waste you're using.
And just to backtrack a little bit, what was the name of the woman that Found by the Sea? Or the
Washed ashore?
Washed Ashore, sorry.
Angela.
Okay, and then, right?
Sorry.
And we're in Bandon.
She has a little place just south of town. It's a yurt right on 101. And she does smaller things now. She does jewelry, and she's working with her daughter on some projects. And you could probably find her there if you were interested in talking to her.
Well, very good. And so, by the way, so you are an optimist about the future. You just don't know what can be done. You're hoping the next generation will figure it out.
Well, I'm not just the next generation. Like I said, I think it starts with an individual taking a look at what they're using and helping in that way. And any little thing that you can do, it's like having a string of Christmas lights around the world. If you light your light up, then you're going to be connected to someone else who's doing it, and hopefully those small changes can help with the big changes that have to be done too.
Well, thank you very much here in Bandon, Oregon. on the, what is it, the 20th of March?
March equinox.
All right, thank you very much.